how do you get people to discover certain things? Now, again, if you're dealing with finance, let's say, you know, I used to do corporate tax training. I could stand there all day and say, what do you think the rate of corporate tax might be? And they go, 7%. No, have another go. 9%. No. Yes. Yeah, higher, lower. We could be here all day. Yes. What do you think? So there are times where you have to give people some information. But again, as I said, learning takes place inside the heads of your learners. And it's not just a passive process, which is why presenting and lecturing are not the most effective forms of learning. Again, there is a lot of research that backs this up, but generally speaking, people have to do some internal processing. And if people discover answers for themselves, generally it sticks. They remember it, they understand it better than if you just give them information. Again, if you give them some information, they need to do something with it to process it in order to make it stick. Again, you must have had, I'm sure, the experience of sitting there when people are just lecturing and presenting, and half of it just sort of goes missing. So it's like in one ear and out the other, because nothing's actually happening in here. Whereas if somebody gives you an exercise to do and you discover something and you go, oh, you know, as we trainers say, those light bulb moments where you suddenly think, oh, that's a good point. That makes much more impact on you than if somebody just says, hey, write this down. Here are 4 principles of doing something. You go, oh, write that down.